Hey, it's Martin here, and welcome to another 9 Odd Sounds into a guitar pedal. This time we'll be looking at the Red Panda Context V2. It's got stereo ins and stereo outs, and lots of different reverb modes, all quite delicious. This video is in collaboration with effektpedaler, who kindly lent me this pedal to try out. Anyway, on with the sounds. Here's an acoustic guitar played with a small wrench into the Context Cathedral reverb mode. Since there's no attack from the actual guitar, you can't really hear it, but there's a lot of delay going on as well in this little clip. I really enjoy playing this sound, and the Cathedral reverb is fantastic for this. If you're into these kind of odd sounds, then click like and subscribe, or even better, tell a friend who's also a sound nerd about these episodes. Here's a Sony cassette Walkman with a lot of gamelan tones, and it's very lo-fi, but I really enjoy that kind of sound. And the great thing about the Context V2 is that there's a delay mode in every reverb mode, and this helped particularly with the reverse reverb on these gamelan tones. They sort of blend into each other. And again, I enjoy pressing the freeze button, grabbing snippets of sound and extending them in time. Here's sound number 3. Here's a crappy old Casio tone keyboard. The trick about this one is actually I've only put 2 batteries in. There's space for 4. So it's massively underpowered, and it gives you this sort of sputtering sound. Very lo-fi. Here it's being played through the grain reverb with a very fast delay. The clean reverb and delay really retains the character of the sound, which in this case is, of course, very smashed. Okay, let's go for something super odd. Here's a bowl of cornflakes. One of the things that's particularly cool about the reverb algorithms on the Context V2 is that you can do preset thrashing. An idea actually I got from a guy called Mr. Bill. He has lots of tutorials on Ableton and really odd techniques. He's worth checking out. Put the link below. But preset thrashing is basically just jumping around the buffers of the reverb and the delay. Here's a fretless guitar. In fact, this one back there. Into the gated reverb mode. I really enjoy holding down the freeze switches and then manipulating the knobs. At one point I'm holding down the freeze switches and then I change the pre-delay time on the gated reverb mode, and a bunch of hissing snakes jump out at me. Rattlesnake Country. I wanted to check out how the Context would respond to some big synth tones. So I took the Sensor Morph and the Moog Model D app and made some big synth pads. I think we can agree it's a pretty big sounding reverb. Here's a big wok with some water sloshing around in it. The room algorithm worked really well with this sort of water in a wok sound. It's kind of like a hang drum, a little bit of gamelan, but there's a lot of pitch modulation from the water sloshing around in the bowl, and this is extended with the pitch modulation on the actual reverb algorithm. The two sort of complement each other. I wanted to check out how the Context handled non-sort of tonal sounds, so I took a one-shot shaker, this kind of thing, you know. It just does one. And with the reverse reverb, you can sort of grab that buffer with a freeze function, which you can then manipulate with the knobs. And you can get lots of sound designy stuff from it. Before number 9, let's just check out an extra sound. The spring reverb algorithm has a tremolo built into it on the modulation. And yeah, I just sang a little bit of melodies into the Teenage Engineering PO35 pocket operator. I particularly like how the clicky sounds in the sampler kind of activate the fake springs in the reverb algorithm. Gives it a kind of a odd lilting rhythm. Here's the final sound, number 9. Until the next time, have a good one. Thanks for watching.